Y'all, I am too done. I just did a whole video and it didn't even capture the moment. So listen, we're gonna start over again. So this is entitled How Long Does It Take to Get Over a Divorce? And I want to do this because y'all, TikTok is rough. Like TikTok is rough over there. Like you better not be going through nothing. You better not have nothing going on, and you a content creator and you posting. Them people gonna go underneath your comments, or they gonna go in your live and they gonna eat you up. So there's a couple of people that I follow, right, and they on here and they telling their story, right, which I'm glad they telling their story because I'm learning the educational thing. You know how to act, how to conduct myself. You know how to have, what and what room. To cover myself if something go down. So I like when the courts have to get involved, how to act, how to conduct myself. I like watching and hearing the story of the procedure that's taking place during a divorce that he's telling between him and his husband. But then people will go up underneath their comments. The subscribers or the followers, they'll go up under the comments more. And they'll say something like, dang, it's been 6 months, you still talking about this? Can't we move on? Then people be on TikTok, they be eating people up when they telling their stories. So I was like, well, let me do some studying, because I know it ain't go. People don't just get over no divorce in no hop, skip, jump. So y'all listen. Listen, I've been to a divorce party. I didn't even know I was going to a divorce party. I remember one time I went to a club and these people had rented the club section out, a section of the club out, and they was sharp, and on the table they had divorce party. And the woman that had the divorce party, she was, baby, the whole congregation, the whole party was sharp. They had a dress theme. It was like black and glitter silver. That woman was so sharp. That woman had on some silver gray charcoal sparkly shoes and a black two-piece with a jacket like bell bottoms. They had anything you wanted to eat on the table, like they had spent out, and you could tell they had earlier had a band or had a DJ or something because the people was packing the stuff up. And then the club music DJ got there in his corner. He started cranking it. So then their music had became the people at the party music. But let me tell you something. It was rows and rows of them people. They would celebrate, honey, the men and the couples. The men had on the black gowns, baby. The women was dressed to the nines at a divorce party. I was on the other side of the club. They had the divorce party going on over here. I couldn't take my eyes off that divorce party. Music was playing, the DJ, people, it was all everywhere. I couldn't take my eyes off of that divorce party. Them people was stunning over there. They out there. And then it was another woman. I don't remember going to her divorce party, but I think I might have seen a sign or something posted or some flyers posted, divorce party. And I don't know if they said anybody and everybody could come or what. But recovering from a divorce takes patience and time. Some therapists have suggested that it takes 1 year to heal for every 5 years you were married. Past studies suggest that it takes a person on average 18 months to move on after divorce, while others simply leave it. It's complicated. People take anywhere from a few weeks to a few years to feel like they have processed grief of a divorce. Does pain of divorce ever go away? The residual anger, hurt, confusion, depression, and even self-blame just don't disappear once the divorce is final. Even if you're the one that pushed for it, divorce still creates all sorts of emotional pain. So don't be surprised if you're still feeling the pain of a divorce and struggling to move on in your life. How long does it take to get over an unwanted divorce? Now, I would say this one takes a while because you didn't see this coming. After an unwanted divorce, a blindsided spouse is likely to struggle in areas of trust and betrayal. See, I know about this and I ain't never been married before, but see, my boyfriends, I was married to them. They wasn't married to me. I was married to them up here. They wasn't married to me. After an unwanted divorce, a blindsided spouse is likely to struggle in areas of trust and betrayal. You lied to me. Failure to address these areas can prevent you from moving on. It can also contribute to bitterness and callousness of the heart. Yeah, you don't want them stones to start setting in your heart. You know, them coals and stones, you know, whatever, stone heart. Them things hard to get out. Shoot, gallstones even hard to get. Baby, you don't want that type of pressure. Listen, let me get back to this. It can failure. Look, where were we? Let me shut up. After an unwanted divorce, and blindsided spouse is likely to struggle in areas of trust and betrayal. Failure to address these areas can prevent you from moving forward. It can also contribute to bitterness and callousness of the heart. Studies suggest that it takes 4 to 5 years to adjust to an unwanted divorce. It took me damn near this long to adjust to an unwanted boyfriend. Oh, when I was younger? Oh, honey, 6 months and they'd be gone. Oh, baby, I'd be sliding on the floor. I'd be in the bed. I couldn't see straight. Ain't know what had hit me. How long after a divorce do you feel normal? Divorce involves stages of recovery, and the process takes time, whether or not you wanted the divorce. Phases include acute phase, acceptance phase, adjustment phase, and healing phase. Recovery involves a commitment to positive coping skills and takes 1 to 2 years on the average. Who hurts the most after the divorce? Research indicates life after divorce for men is more traumatic than it is for women, taking a more significant emotional toll as well as sparking physical deterioration. Women file for divorce 70% of the time, and when it's a shock with no time to prepare, that has marked impact on how men handle divorces. How divorce changes a man. Some men feel an immersed sense of relief. Yeah, I'm telling you, folks was having divorce parties. The people was shy, baby. Oh, they was spinning they made on the floor, throwing their dress back. Them folks was sharp at that divorce party. Some may feel it. If I ain't mistaken, I think the woman had like a ribbon across, you know, like the beauty pageant ribbons. I think she had one on there that said divorce, just divorced. I don't remember. How divorce changes a man. Some may feel an immersed sense of relief, while others undergo feelings of sadness, anger, and anxiety. Beyond these emotions, divorce can challenge a man's sense of self, disrupt daily routines, and bring about drastic altercations in his social life, financial standing, and legal obligations. It sure gonna get in the way of their financial obligations. You better understand that. I said the bitch get it all. She get it all. Yeah. Who is that? Marvin Cease? How do I recover from a divorce I didn't want? Let yourself grieve. Allow yourself to feel how you feel. Reclaim your own identity. Get involved in a hobby or volunteer projects. Take care of your physical self. Still get up out the bed, take a bath, brush your teeth, your hair, shampoo your hair, style your hair, comb your hair, trim your toenails. Even though you feel like, don't try your best not to look how you feel going through a divorce. Baby, I used to have breakups every 6 months, baby. Oh, baby, I thought, baby, I suggested counseling like we was married. Them folks said, well, I ain't going to no counseling. Baby, I was so in love back then. That's how I know how this stuff feels. Because I was married to them. But they wasn't married to me. Surround yourself with helpful friends. Don't rush a new relationship. They said a year. 2 years would be nice if you can, but, forgive your own timeline. Get therapy. Y'all, I didn't get therapy. What divorce does to a woman emotionally. I'm making sure I ain't losing this footage. Women may undergo a roller coaster of emotions, including sadness, grief, anger, anxiety, and profound sense of loss. Especially if you going over there to sleep with your girlfriend, your best friend, or sleep with somebody in your family. Sleep with your brother, or I don't know. Boy, he sure make you look and feel like a fool. Put a knife in your back. I know all about this. The disillusion of a significant relationship can be emotional, overwhelming, necessitating time and support to proceed and cope with these feelings. What happens to your body after a divorce? Researchers at Ohio University say that the chronic stress of divorce can cause difficulty sleeping, change in sex drive, lack of motivation, elevated blood pressure. Yeah, because the judge gonna slam that gavel down, baby. You paying $4,000 and $10,000 and $30,000 a month in child support. You better believe it's gonna be some difficulty sleeping and high blood pressure. Increased risk of developing viral infections, anger of irritability, change in appetite, chest pain, upset stomach. You ever seen the memes on Facebook when they gotta admit they wrong and they get caught and they got that asthma thing up to they thing, getting some air on the meme, or they got the oxygen on it. They had to tell their wife they sorry. People don't understand the commercials be real. What is the biggest regret of divorce? Some people regret making the decision to divorce when they believe they didn't try hard enough to make it work. They regret not seeking counseling or not putting more effort into resolving the issues that led to the divorce. Some realize that they made an decision impulsively. I've seen people that go back and go get married twice. Who is usually you got to laugh to keep from crying. I was married to all of these men, baby, but they weren't married to me. I know all about this. Only thing we didn't have was the papers. Who is usually happier after the divorce? He is. And while media often shows men finding relief after escaping the bear trap of a bad marriage and cast women in desperate, washed-up light, researchers continue to show women often report being happy after the divorce. Not me. Only how I'm happy after the divorce if you was in here smothering me and talking about I can't go nowhere, got me pinned up all against the wall and trying to wring my neck, call me all kind of bees and make it uncomfortable and turn the temperature up for me. That's the only how I would be happy. But other than that, if I love you and you up and divorce me and I didn't see that coming, oh honey, oh baby, the side of betrayal will start kicking in. Do most men regret divorce? But there's another divorce statistic that even more unfortunate. 1 in every 4 men regret ending their marriage and in retrospect wish they had done something differently. Yeah, because when they try to go back, that woman, she don't recognize him no more. She don't know him. He all dressed up. He a changed man now. He a man of love now. He the man that came back for you after 20 years. Why do ex-husbands move on so quickly? When an ex-husband moves on quickly, it's often because he has left the last relationship emotionally long before we even knew anything was wrong. Most affairs have been going on for considerable time before an unsuspecting wife even knew her husband was unhappy or he wanted out of the marriage. Y'all, I done seen this where somebody didn't know the other one wanted a divorce. He on the street telling everybody he wanted a divorce, but who he supposed to be telling he wanted a divorce too? I didn't see this. My dad used to do this crap to my mother. I didn't see this mess. How often do this is good. How often do ex-husbands ever come back? According to researchers, between 10 and 15% of couples reconcile after they separate. However, only 6% of couples marry each other again after they divorce. Of those who remarry each other, about 30% go on to divorce each other a second time. 30% go on to. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So, I just want to find out, do some more research on that because they act like you're supposed to get over a divorce in a hop, skip, and a jump, and I know that's not true. But like I said, I've seen people have a divorce party. Them people were shy out there, Jack. I mean, there was rows of them, baby. They was over there eating good. Looked like they had every kind of meat you name on the table. Big chips, pop, dessert. They had fried. Them people had everything on their table at their divorce drinks. Yeah, let me get out of here.